in the WhatsApp group, right? And I
No.
also suggested you to go with any version of 3 version of MongoDB. Okay, because when you go for higher configuration, maybe it will import um, the packages may be a different one. Okay, so it may not be competent for your device. Okay, so that
Okay,
is the
sir.
reason I told you to go with any version of
Yes, sir. I
MongoDB.
am go with the various versions, 3.6 like that. I went, but showing the same error only.
Okay, so then, Krishna sir, you can try with the lowest version, which was showing
Okay,
in
sir.
the things. Maybe
Okay.
you will get it. Because
Okay,
I
thank
could
you,
see
sir.
that some of the responses from the participants, you have installed it. Maybe the guidelines which I shared in the WhatsApp group, it is only for Windows. Okay, so the people who are using Ubuntu or Mac OS, you can try for the same with a different installation steps. For example, if you are Ubuntu user, you have to extract the tar file, because when you download the software, which will be in tar file, okay, so you have to extract the file in order to install that particular software. And similarly, if you are a Mac user, you have to use the command brew command. So because I have not shared those part, the people who are using Ubuntu and Linux, Mac OS users. Okay, so the most of you people have you people are using Windows OS. That is the reason I have given that guidelines to you. Hope that was helpful for you to install the software, because I have given step-by-step process to install this. Okay. Okay, even if you are not able to install that software, no matter at all, you just connect with me throughout this session, because today and tomorrow we'll be we'll be working with the MongoDB shell. Okay, so I'll be performing some of the basic commands so that you will be getting some insights on this MongoDB concept. Is it clear? Okay, so let me check your knowledge about this MongoDB. Yesterday, I was briefing about the basic installation steps. After that, I was showing you how to create a collection. I'm not sure how many people remember about this. So what is that keyword we should use to create a collection? Anybody can respond in the chat. It's just for my reference, whether you people have understood it very clearly or not. What is the command we should use in MongoDB in order to create a collection?
db dot create collection name comma option, sir.
What is it? Can you please repeat it again?
db dot create collection through this.
Okay, db dot create collection. Okay, ma'am.
Collection, sir.
Okay, that's fine. Gayatri ma'am, for your information, that is not for creating the collection. That is to write the document into the collection. I'm asking about how to create the collection. What is the keyword we should use, which is predefined by the MongoDB shell? What is that keyword? Yes, Rajeshwari ma'am has answered correctly. We have to use the keyword, namely use. Use is the keyword which help us to create the collection in MongoDB shell. Yeah, thank you, Rajeshwari ma'am, for your response. Okay, so now we'll get into the second day of the session of this FT workshop. I will share my screen. I hope it's clear. Is it visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, so and one more thing. In the second day of the session, we are going to perform the basic operations, whatever the basic operations are there with respect to the MongoDB concept, right? So today we'll be performing the basic operations like how to create the collection, how to update the collection, how to update and delete the collection, and followed by we'll be discussing about the array modifiers, how to include the array concept into MongoDB shell. And followed by we'll be discussing about the concept called upsert command. What is the use of upsert command? So this is the program schedule for the second day of the session. Okay, and yesterday I was receiving some of the feedback from the participants also personally. Even the coordinators of this program have informed me about the visibility of the command prompt. Okay, so since I am toggling between the different terminal. Okay, so yesterday I have not maximized the screen. Okay, in case if the screen is not visible to all the participants, you can let me know. Okay, so that I can maximize the screen. And similarly, if you want, if the contents are not clear for you, you can maximize your screen from your end so that the content will be very good clear for you. Okay. Okay, so now we will get into the session. This is the agenda of today's session, working with the MongoDB shell. Okay, so these are the basic operations which we are going to uh, perform today in the MongoDB shell. Okay, so as you all know that in the RDBMS concept, we'll be performing the basic operations such as create, update, insert, many things we'll be doing, right? And similarly, in the MongoDB shell, we'll be doing all the basic commands, whatever I have listed in the PPT. So here we are going to perform how to create the collection, how to update the collection, how to read the collection, how to delete the collection. So we call it as CURD operations. So C stands for create, and U stands for update, and R stands for read, and D stands for delete. So we call it as CURD operation. Okay. Okay. So now we will see first how to add the new document into the particular collection. Okay. So once we add the new document into the particular collection, we will try to update the documents if any modification is to be done. Okay. And followed by, we will read the document using the command which we use in the MongoDB shell. Okay. And similarly, we will see how to delete the particular field or particular key from the MongoDB shell. So this is what we are going to discuss in the first session, first half session of the second day. Okay, and so I hope already Rajeshwari ma'am has answered for the question. So in order to create a collection, we have to use the keyword called use. So use is the keyword which is predefined in the MongoDB shell. Okay, so in the RDBMS concept, what is the keyword we will use? We will use a create command in order to create the table. And similarly here MongoDB, we will use the keyword called use, and followed by, you can give any type of collection name as per your wish. Okay, this is user convenient. So but you cannot modify the use keyword. Okay, so use is the mandatory keyword to be included in the collection before you creating the collection. Okay, so let me start with the MongoDB. I hope many of you would have opened your terminal, and in order to activate your server, so what is that command we should type? Mongo we have to type. Okay, so when you type the keyword Mongo, and this particular symbol will be coming over here like this. Okay, so now I'm going to create the collection. Okay, so in the PPT itself, I will take you the example. Okay, so now what we are going to see here in this particular operation, I'm going to create the collection. I'm going to create the document of the stuff directory. So for which I have to insert the values into the collection. Okay, so first command, what we have to use is that this is about 1 second. Let me maximize the screen. In case if it is not visible, you can maximize the screen from your side. Once again, I'm just reminding you people, you can follow the instruction. I hope, is it fine? Can I see some response in the chat? Yeah. Okay, Saurav, thank you. Okay, so I hope this screen is fine. Okay, so now I'm going to insert some values into the collection. So for that, I have to first create the collection name. So I am using the keyword called use, and followed by, I should give the collection name. Stuff is the collection name. This is user defined keyword. Okay, so once you create the collection, and you will be getting this message, switch it to DB stuff. That means what? you have created the collection. Now you can write the document into the particular collection. So this is the meaning for use along with the database name. That means a collection name. Okay. So now we have to insert the values. So how to insert the value? You have to use the keyword called DB. DB means database dot, and you have to type the collection name here. What is the collection name? Staff dot insert, because I'm performing the insert operation. In case if you want to delete or drop the collection, you have to use drop or delete something. Okay. So whatever the operation you are trying to perform, you have to give that particular operator name here. Okay. db dot staff dot insert, since I'm inserting the new document over here. Okay. So now I'm just going to insert some document over here. Okay, using this one. So here I'm just customizing my own primary key. So for which I'm using underscore ID. So if you are not using the ID, automatically, as I said before in the previous session, the object will be generated automatically, which consists of 12-byte code. Okay, so I will tell about that, how it generates the object ID, because last day itself I have shown you how it is generating the object ID automatically. So here I have to fix my own primary key. That is the reason I'm just customizing the ID here. Okay, so ID 1. Okay, I'm just inserting some records here. Name, I'm just giving my name as Nisman, and followed by giving my age as 30, and followed by I'm giving my designation. I'm giving my designation as AP. Okay, so the condition what we have to do that when you are opening the curly braces, you have to enclose the curly braces once you done with the document title. Okay, so you have to close it like this. Oh, sorry, just mistakenly done. Staff dot insert name age.
Sir, in the name you want to give the double quotes for the name.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Double quote was missing. Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Perfect. Yeah. It was missing over there. No, I think designation is okay. Maybe I made some typo error. Let me check.
Sir, the age number you used, there itself you can use the double quotes.
That is not mandatory, sir. Even if you use that, it won't be a problem also.
Sir, change the bracket, sir. At last.
Bracket, sir. Ending bracket.
Ending bracket, sir.
Yeah. Maybe yes. Previously I did the same, but I'm not sure why it is showing error. Okay, sir. That's fine. Thank you. Okay, so now I have written one document, so which shows that the particular document has been written to the particular collection. So it shows that a right result. So that the document has been inserted. It shows that one document has been inserted. Similarly, if I want to update, if I want to include 2 more documents, I can do that. I'm just giving one more name as Arul, age 33. He is also designation is assistant professor. Okay, so the reason is that here I have set the primary key, so I cannot add the same document with the same ID. So that I'm changing the ID number 2. Okay, so now I can insert the document. Fine. So this is how we can insert the document into the particular collection. So this is one way. If you are trying to write the document one by one, you can write the document one by one, and you can add into the particular collection. Okay. So if I want to see this result, what is that command we have to use? db dot staff dot find. Okay, so whatever the information I have written into the particular collection, so it will be listing out. Okay, so previously I have, when I was demonstrating this program in the morning, I have created some information some documentation, some documents. So that's why it is showing the previous 2 documents. Okay, so because which is already stored in the MongoDB, that's why it has been fetched out the other details. Okay, so here you can see that because in the morning when I was demonstrating in the MongoDB shell, I have not used the ID. So that's why the MongoDB is generating the automatic ID over here. I'll tell about this ID, what it is representing. Okay, so here, as I said before, this object ID is a hexadecimal number, which consists of 12-byte code. The first 4 digit, it representing the timestamp of the message, so which will be measured in seconds. And similarly, the next 3rd byte code is representing the machine code. Okay, and similarly the last 2 digit, it representing the process ID, and the last 3 digit representing the counter. That means whenever you are trying to insert a new value, automatically the counter will be getting increased. You can see with this object ID. So here it's showing 0F1 and followed by it is showing us 0F2. Similarly, if you are writing the document into the particular collection, it will be getting incremented automatically. Okay, so this is the one way of generating the object ID. Okay, by default, the MongoDB does this job. You no need to create ID. In case as a user, if I want to customize the ID, you can customize your ID like this, ID underscore ID. So that the duplication of records will be removed from your document. Is it clear? So this is how we are inserting the document. Okay, and so now I have shown you an example how to create a collection for staff directory. Similarly, you can think for some other system, so that you will be getting some insights about how to insert the values. Okay, and next command is about insert many. I hope my PPT is visible, right? One second, I'm getting some question in the chat. Why the age is in double quotes? Yes, Sapna madam, as I mentioned earlier, you can mention the name, mention the number within the double quotes also. Even if you are not putting it, it won't show error. Because the last day only I have tried out also, it was working. Okay, because the age why I am giving in the double quotes, because it's the key value. Okay, so in the yesterday session, I was mentioning that when you are adding the key value, you should not be left it as the empty one. We have to give some values over there. So please keep in mind that condition we should follow. Is it clear? Okay, so the next thing is that now I was showing you how to write the document one by one. So now as a user, I would like to upload the bulk information into the particular collection. Okay, so for which I have to use some array concept. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you how to insert multiple documents into particular collection. Okay. Yeah, so now I will show you with some collection name. I am using inventory. Inventory is my collection name. Use inventory so that you will be redirected to the particular database. Okay, so the name I have created is inventory. This is my collection name. Okay, so wherein I'm just going to insert multiple documents. That means multiple values I'm going to insert into the particular collection. Okay, so for which I'm using, this is a command db.inventory insert many. You have to use. Please note that this is the command we should use, insert many. Okay, and followed by the curly braces, and the array bracket should be used. So in the previous example, I have not used that array bracket. So since I am performing multiple documents to be inserted into the particular collection, I am using this array bracket and followed by the curly braces. But in the MongoDB shell, by default, you are supposed to use that curly braces and followed by that parenthesis bracket. Okay, so when you are trying to upload the multiple documents into collection, you have to use this array bracket. Okay, so now I'm just inserting particular thing as item I'm just looking for the journal, and quantity I'm just mentioning as 25 quantity, and followed by I'm just specifying the color as tags. Okay, so I'm using the array bracket here. The first page of the journal book is which is in black color, and similarly I'm just inserting another field as backside of the book cover is as red. Okay, and I'm just closing this bracket. So here we have to be very careful when you are adding this curly braces and many things, because if you are missed out to add this curly braces or something, then definitely it will show you an error. Okay, so which will not be execute your program. Okay, and followed by I'm just adding the size of the book. Height has 14 and width is 21, followed by, and I'm just adding the unit of measurement. Unit of measurement as cm, centimeter. Okay, and followed by I'm just enclosing all the brackets respectively. Oh, definitely. Again, one error is showing. Maybe let me look into that. Okay, many should be used as capital something. Yes. So here, when you are trying to upload the multiple documents, as I told you before, you have to use this command insert many. Okay, so since the MongoDB is accepting that type sensitive and case sensitive, you have to use the capital letter over here. So previously I was using the smaller case. That is the reason it was showing an error. Okay, so here you have to use insert many. So insert should be as a smaller one, and the first letter of the many should be as capital one. Insert many. Can you see this one? Capital M. Okay, so this is how we are inserting the multiple documents into the particular collection. Okay, so I will tell about the array concept later. What is the use of that array concept? Okay, so here when you are using this insert many operation, here you can see some message over here. Okay, so in the previous example, when I wrote the first document, it was showing only the right result as inserted one. Okay, because I was updating the document one by one into the particular collection. So since here I'm trying to upload the bulk information into the particular collection, okay, so you will be getting this message, successful message. For example, here it will show you as acknowledged, that acknowledgement message. Okay, so once you return the document successfully, it will show you the message as true. So yesterday I was telling about the Boolean operations, why the Boolean operation is being used in the MongoDB shell. Okay, so either it will show, it will give you the result in terms of true or false. So if the given document is correctly given, then you will get the message as true. Okay, otherwise you will get the message as false. Is it clear? And similarly, here I have not included any object ID, so that by default, the MongoDB is generating the object ID over here. Is it clear? Okay, so please show the syntax in PowerPoint because brackets are not visible. Okay, Azina madam, better you can zoom the screen from your side so that you will be able to see it, ma'am. I think you can try out once again. Okay, so what about other participants? Can you see this? I hope, because I have maximized the screen as much possible from my side. Maybe once again I'll do that.
So this is
Yes.
okay, I think. Is it possible to maximize? You can.
Yes, sir. This is a max. Yeah. So after that, I couldn't maximize the screen, sir.
Okay, sir. Fine, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you. So this is how we are inserting the bulk information into the particular collection. Okay. So is it clear? Any queries with respect to this inserting the document? maybe we move on to the next conditions, that are basic operation what we use. Okay, I hope my PPT is visible then. Okay, so the next document is about how to read the documents. So once you return the document into the particular collection, so as a user, I want to fetch the information which has been stored in the database. Okay, so this is the normal condition we use that in all the databases concept, right? And similarly, here the reading concept of how it is being done in the MongoDB shell. Okay, so either you can view the full document, whatever the document that you have written in the particular collection, you can view the entire information, or else what you can do is that as a user, if I would like to see the particular information or particular field which I have written in the document, so that you can do with the help of this reading document. Okay, so similarly, you can use the syntax for this also. So the syntax for reading the document is about, you have to use the db dot file name you have to give and followed by find. So find command basically we will use to fetch out the information after writing the document into the particular collection, right? And followed by, you have to specify the condition, whether you are looking for the particular field to see the information. In case if you don't want to see the particular condition or a particular field, you can just stop with the find command. Okay, so with the help of this find command, we will be able to fetch out the information. Okay, so that I will show you, because this is a basic operation whenever we are trying to fetch the information. Okay, so here I have insert the record, right? So now I will use this. So db.inventory, and I'm using the find command over here. Okay, so using this find method, you can view the information and the entire information, whatever the attributes and whatever the fields that you have inserted into the document, you can see the entire information. For example, here I have inserted about item. As a user, what kind of item I'm looking for? I'm looking for journal, and what is the quantity I'm looking for? So these many things I have added into that particular document. Okay, you can view it in the using this find option. Okay, so in case if I want to see the particular field, for example, I just want to see only the whatever the items that that I have included in that document. Only if I'm looking for this particular document, I have to specify the condition. Okay, so how to do that? Maybe see, I will show you. Yeah. So in the condition, you have to open this parentheses and curly braces, and followed by, you have to give that name. Maybe you can give item that I'm looking for. Okay, because the reason is that here I have inserted only one document. That's why it was showing all the field, whatever the fields I have inserted in the particular collection. So when you are doing the multiple collection, if you are trying to see that particular item, then it will fetch out only the particular item what you are looking for. Okay, maybe that you can try out later, because due to the time constraint, I am moving fast because we have many things to discuss. Okay, that will, otherwise if we have time, then we will discuss about it. No issue. Is it clear? So this is how we are reading the document. And the next thing is about dropping the documents. How to drop the documents. That means how to delete that particular directory which I created as a collection. So for which we have to use this syntax. So this is a syntax we have to use, db.filename.drop. So drop is the method which helps you to drop the particular collection which you created with respect to the particular collection. Okay, so that I will show you. So you have to use this one, db dot. So I'm just going to delete that particular collection name. The inventory is the collection name which I created now. For this, I'm just deleting it. Inventory dot drop method. Okay, so when you drop that particular collection, so if the match is found in the database, okay, it will show you the successful message is true. That means what? You have deleted the particular collection. Okay, in case again if you try to drop that same collection name, so what is that message we will get? Any guess? Because we have
False, we
seen
will
this
get
already.
false.
Yes, false we will be getting, right? Because you already deleted this particular collection. So what this MongoDB does is that it will match with the database whether this particular collection is exist or not in the database. So otherwise it will show you the false message like this. So this is a way to drop your data. That means it is a way to drop your collection which you created. Okay, and so this is the dropping command. We have seen how to insert the values and how to insert a bulk information to the particular collection, and followed by we have seen how to read the document, and we have seen how to drop the document, and finally we are going to see about how to update the documents. So updation, when we will perform the updation as a user, once I created the document or database, if I would like to add some fields, extra field, if I want to add some modification, whatever the modification is to be done in the particular document, I should use this update document command. Okay, so basically in the MongoDB cell, there are two ways to I'll tell about this. Okay, so in the MongoDB database gives you two ways to update the documents. One is using the update command, you can do that. Otherwise, using the modifier operation. So there are there are some modifiers are there with respect to this MongoDB concept. Okay, so using this modifier keyword, you can update the commands, whatever the collection you would like to change or you would like to add on with the particular same collection, that you can do. Okay, so here the previous example I was showing you how to insert the document, right? So here there is another way to create the document. That means there is another way to write your document of the particular collection using the object. As you all know that in the programming concept we use class, object, many things, right? So if you want to call that particular object, you have to create the function for that. So through the function you will be able to call that particular object or class. Okay, so in the same way in the MongoDB shell, we can create the object. So using that object we will be able to fetch out the information. Okay, so here just for example sake, I'm just creating one document over here. I will give you a brief idea about this, then we will move back to the MongoDB shell, how to do that. So here I just collecting the details about the particular user. Okay, so what is the user like? So I'm just giving my name. So I like biryani. Okay, so after biryani I would like to have juice. So this particular database maybe which will be useful for inventory management system, maybe in some hotel management system, even in some organization they'll be using kind of databases, right? So I have created this particular program especially for hotel inventory management system. Okay, so here I'm just giving var object. Var object is the variable name that I'm just adding as obj equal to that curly braces. So within the curly braces you have to add the multiple key value, whether it is single key value or multiple key value, that doesn't matter, but whatever the how many information you would like to add, you can add many things into that. Okay, so I'm just giving name as Nisman and food as biryani, and followed by I'm just giving juice as lemon. So I have to enclose this bracket and I have to call that object. How to call that object? So the command is same, but only modification what I'm doing here, I'm just mentioning the object which I created. So in the above example, I'm just created the variable as object obj. So when you want to insert this particular document into the collection, you have to use that object name as obj inside the brackets, as you can see at the end of the line, db.customer.insert obj, like that. Okay, so now I'll show you how to insert this value here. Okay, so now I'm just using the table name as a customer. Okay, so now it's switched to db customer. Now I'm in the customer database. Okay, I'm just giving as variable obj. Okay, just giving equal symbol and followed by. Okay, so when you are trying to insert the document via object creation, okay, so the moment once you press the enter button, then this three dot will be coming over here. So it means that it is not a error. The MongoDB is telling you that you can continue with your input values, whatever the inputs you are willing to give, okay, into the particular document. I'm just giving name as Nesman. Again, you can press enter if you want. I'm just adding as food, biryani, and juice. I'm just adding lemon. Okay, so followed by close parenthesis, curly braces. 1 second. Maybe
Sir,
1 second. Okay.
food after food you put the same comma, sir. Biryani after biryani only you want to put the comma, sir.
Yeah, 1 second, sir. Let me check. Variable object I have added. So this is the only difficult part. We have to be very careful when we add that bracket and other things. Otherwise, it will be easy to go with. It's showing correct, right? As of now, it's showing correct. No, it's showing some error. I just added. Yes, now it has taken. Okay, otherwise I will take the previous example so that I can proceed with that. Okay, so the previous one which I am using is about the staff directory, right? I will show with that db dot staff dot find. Oh, I have to come back again. Then I have to press db dot staff dot find. I think that database has been deleted. One second, give me a minute. I will write up some input values over here, then I will perform this operation. Quickly, I'll do that. Okay, so just for this updating document, I have taken the previous example which I created earlier, that is about staff directory. Okay, so here I just added two fields over here. One is about my name and my age have been added here in the particular document. Okay, also which has been stored in the particular collection. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, now we are going to perform the update operation using this command. Okay, so this is the syntax we have to use here if you want to perform update operation over here. Okay, so what is the condition we should use here? You have to give that keyword db dot file name and followed by the keyword update. Since I'm performing update, I have to use this. Okay, so already I have told you that since we are performing the updation operation, now we are going to specify some condition. What is that condition? I'm just going to mention over here. Okay, maybe with this example I can proceed with this. Let me go back to my this terminal. I'm just typing db dot staff is my collection name. I'm going to perform the update operation. Okay, so as you can see in the ppt here, I have specified the name of the person over here. Okay, so here I have specified the name of the person and using this set modifier. Okay, so there are two modifier which we are using in the update operation. One is the set and another one is the increment operator. Similarly, there are many things are there, but just for understanding purpose, I have taken two modifier over here. Okay, so whenever you are performing the update operation, you have to use this particular symbol. Okay, since we are as a user, I am customizing these things, I got to use this dollar symbol because in the naming convention rule that we have seen. So whenever you are performing, whenever we are adding the new attributes into the particular document, we have to use this dollar symbol over here. Okay, so similarly I'm just taking the I'm just adding the particular field over here. Okay, update, and I'm giving the name because here you have to specify the condition where you are going to make the modification. Okay, so that I'm giving the name. Okay, and just adding my name over here, like because the reason is that MongoDB doesn't understand where you are making the changes. So as a user, you have to specify that in which particular location you are going to make the changes. So that is the reason I'm giving one field name here. That means one key value pair here I'm just adding, just for understanding. Okay, so here I'm just adding this one as Nisman, followed by the curly braces has to be closed, and I'm using this particular symbol. What is that symbol? Dollar symbol you should use, and followed by this condition we should use set. Set means what? You are going to update one particular field into the particular collection. So that is the reason I'm just using the set things over here. Clear? So here parallelly you can see the slide as well as here in the terminal. Okay, I'm just enclosing the double quotes, followed by you have to put colon, followed by curly braces, and country I'm just going to add for the particular person. Country India. Okay, okay, so when you set the when you are updating the new field into the particular collection, then it will show you as the document as the matched one, because you already created the staff collection. Okay, and here I am performing some update operation over here with the same collection name. Okay, so here you can see this. So here the set is the command which I used for updating my document. Here I have added one field over here as India. I'm just setting the country of the particular person as India. Okay, then what the MongoDB compiler does the job here, it will match with the database, whether the particular database already created or it exists already or not. Okay, so if the particular document is exist, then it will show you the result as the matched one. Can you see this information over here? Matched. Okay, so the rest of the field will be as a upsetted, as the value will be as 0. Okay, I will tell about the upset command later. Okay, and here it will show you the result as 1, as modified as 1. Why it is showing the modified result as 1? Because I have made some changes in the particular document. That is the reason it is showing us a modified result as 1. Similarly, how many record is matching with? I have created only one record, so that it is matching with a one particular record. That's why it is showing as a 1 value for you over here. Okay, upset command I will tell you later. So this is a one way to update your document using this set command. Set method we have to use in order to update your document of your collection. Is it clear? Okay, so the next concept is about, I mean, in the update, there is another method which we are using with respect to the update operation. That is about increment operator. Okay, so I'm not sure why it is not working, because morning it was working fine. Maybe that you can try out later. So, but however, I will go with another example, with the same example which I created now for the stock directory. Okay, so now here I'm just going to increase the number of items. So for this example, I have taken the biryani as example. In case if the user is ordering for the number of quantity as 2 or 3, so that the values also will be getting increased. So that is the purpose we are using this increment operator. Okay, so maybe I will go with this same message, I mean the same document as an example. So here I have taken the key value as a name as Nisman. So here I'm just going to perform, going to increase the name of the person once again. So that is the reason we are using this one. Okay, so now I'm just updating with the previous thing. So instead of set command, here I have to use inc. Inc means increment. Okay, maybe, yeah, I'm just giving the same thing as a number as 2. Okay, okay, so now let me check this execution of this program. db.stop.find. Yes. Yeah, so here the values will be getting increased. Again, if you try to do that, automatically it will be showing the result like this. Okay, can you see this result? So initially I was declaring the value as increment operator as 2. So this is my initialization value as 2. Okay, so when I am trying to increase the same record for the multiple times, automatically it will be increasing the value as 2, 2, 2 like this. Can you see this record information, what I have inserted over here? So in the previous record, I initialized the value as 2, so that it was showing the result only as 2. Okay, so automatically when you are trying to find the record, this number will be getting increased for every execution. Similarly, if I am trying to increase the same record again, then it will show you as number 6. Can you see this? 2, 4, 6, so that it will be getting incremented automatically. So this is the purpose we are using this increment operator. Is it clear? So now we have seen how to create, update, delete, and read the documents, and then followed by we have seen how to update the particular document using two methods. One is about using the set to function, I mean the set method. Another way of doing the updation is using the increment operator. Okay, now we will get into the concept of array. Okay, so here array is the basic concept for all the programming concept, even whether it is a programming language or a web programming language. So in every place we use the array concept, right? So here the same way here in the you to insert the multiple documents. That means it helps you to update the it helps you to write the multiple documents into the particular collection with the similar data types. So that is the reason we are using the array concept, right here. Okay, so here I'm just going to show you how to add an element into the particular array using the MongoDB shell operations, and followed by in the array concept. There are two modifier which we'll be discussing now. One is about push operation, another one is the pull operation. Okay, so here I will just give you the overview about the modifiers which we are going to use with the array concept. Okay, so here I'm just going to show how to insert an element, because in the MongoDB collection in the previous slides we have seen, in order to create the in order to insert the document we have to use that keyword called insert. And similarly in the array concept, if you want to insert the particular element into the particular document of the collection, you have to use the push concept. So push what it does, it helps you to give you the input value into the particular document. Okay, so and similarly if you don't want that particular document to be inserted in the document, you can use the pull value. That means a pull condition you have to use. So that is the two main modifiers we are using in the array concept. Okay, so now we'll go with this example of array things. Okay, so now I will show you how to insert and the particular element of array things. Okay, so I'm using the concept name, I mean the method name as collection name as array. So it's just for your understanding purpose I'm giving it. Maybe you can modify it accordingly as per your wish. Okay, so I'm just collecting the details about the user, and I'm collecting the details about what languages, what programming languages that particular person is known. So I'm just since we are in the computer science field, I'm just giving you this example. Okay, so I'm just adding programming these things. So here, since we are using the array concept, definitely we have to use this array bracket. You know that, right? Pushing the elements of inputs values using the array concept, right? So this particular person knows Java language and C++. One second, yeah. C++ and followed by this person is OTCL language. So OTCL is another type of language which we use it for simulation. So that I'm just to give example sake I have given it. Okay, so we have to enclose this bracket using this array bracket, and followed by I'm just collecting about the mobile details. What kind of mobile OS he likes, that particular person. I'm just adding Android and iOS. Okay, now I'm just giving us db dot array dot insert as object. Now it has taken, because in the previous example when we try to insert the document using the object creation, it has not been taken, right? So now it has been taken. Maybe some server side issue, I'm not sure. Okay, so with this example, we can proceed with this, right? So now here, what I have written in the array concept, now I have created an object. With respect to this object, I have written some documents. That means I have added multiple key values with respect to the particular document. So here I'm just added my name, and I'm just collecting the details about this particular person likes the programming languages such as Java, C++, and OTCL. Also, this particular person is using the mobile phone as Android and iOS. Okay, so these are the information I have collected now. Okay, so here I'm just using the object, calling the particular object. So how to do that? Here I have to use this command db.array is the collection name, so that I'm using is array, and followed by insert. So I'm just going to insert all these elements using this obj, because I have created this variable as obj. So I'm just calling this object using this one. Okay, and finally you'll be getting the result. That means what? You have inserted a value successfully. Okay, so now I would like to see this information in document view. So it will fetch out the result like this. Okay, because the reason why it is fetching out all the information with the same name, I've already used this things. That is the reason it has fetched out the previous information also. Okay, I think I did this example a year ago. So that is the reason it is fetching out this information. Okay, so now recently values has been inserted, right? So those information are reflecting over here. So this is the information now we have added over here with respect to this array concept, right? So now what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to perform the two modifier operation. So one is push operation, another one is the pull operation. I'm just going to perform. So first we'll go with the push operation. So here the push is the command which helps the user to insert the values. If you want to add the new values into the particular array element, you can use this push element. Okay. However, what here the MongoDB is understanding that now you are going to do some modification. That means what? You are going to update the document. Okay. So for which we have to use this command as the updated one. Okay, not as a insert or drop anything. Okay. So I'm just taking the same example here. I'm just going with the example. db dot array is the collection name, and I'm going to update some value over here. Okay, so in order to make the compiler aware, I'm just specifying the name of the any field. I'm just mentioning the name of the person, because the compiler doesn't know that where you are making the changes. That's why at least I have to specify one key value per. Okay, so it is not required to update the multiple key value. Instead of going for multiple key values, you have to add at least one key value per in order to make the compiler aware about you are going to make some changes in the document. Okay, so that is the reason I'm giving my name here, which is previously inserted, and followed by I'm just adding this one. Okay, so what is that one? We are performing the push operation. Okay, so in the you have to open this curly braces, and you have to use this dollar symbol, and you have to add this push keyword. So here what I'm going to add here, I'm just going to add the last name of the person. Okay, so that I'm just adding L name. So L name represents the last name of the person. So my full name is Nisman Rio. So that I'm using Rio as my full name over here. Okay, is it clear? So then followed by what we have to do, we have to enclose this bracket, double quotes, and followed by you have to enclose the double brackets, because previously you have opened the two curly braces and one parenthesis. I'm just closing it. Push. Oh, okay. Here I have given two double quotes. Okay, now it has come. Okay, so now here the MongoDB is matching with your database, whether the database already exists or not. So the database is existing, so that the document is showing us matching one, so that you are getting the result as 1. Otherwise, you will be getting the result as 0. as you can see in the upserted operation. Okay, then here the modified field, you'll be seeing this result as 1. Why it is showing 1? Because I have made some changes in the particular document. Okay, so now here I have added the last name of the person. So I need to ensure that whether the database has been inserted this particular field or not. So I have to use this command in order to check. What is it? db.array.find. Okay, so here in the last line you can see this, right? Here the last name has been added as Rio. So this is the field which I have inserted with the previous document. Okay, so another one interesting thing I would like to tell you with respect to this find command. Okay, so now we are seeing the information as what is it? Whatever the information we have inserted, it is fetching out the information from the database, right? Similarly, if you want to see this information as a structured view, that means in a efficient manner. So that is another method we can use. That is about pretty command. Pretty. Okay, so you have to use this pretty command, so that what you can see is that you can see this information in the structured order. Can you see this? So this is how even if when you are writing the JavaScript query and other things, it will be displaying the result like this. Okay, so the pretty command is a method which helps you to view the document in structured order, formatted way. Okay, so in case if you are using only the find command, then it will fetch out the result like this, one by one. But if you want to see the information like this as a structured order, you can use this pretty command. So the condition what we have to use is that followed by the find function, you have to add the dot, and followed by you have to use this method as pretty, and this symbol has to be given. Okay, so when you give this, you can see this information in a structured order. Is it clear? So now this is the information we have added. Okay, so now it's showing object ID is generated automatically, and followed by name, whatever the languages I have known, every details have been added with this document of the collection. Okay, so now I have inserted the values using the push modifier. Suppose if the user doesn't like that, I don't want to add my last name of the my name, so I have to delete it. Okay, so what is that another modifier name we have to use? That is about pull command. Okay, so please don't forget there are two modifiers which we use in the array concept. One is about push and pull. Okay, so I hope this terminology you won't forget, push and pull, because in the real life system we are using these keywords, right? Push and pull. Okay, so the moment when I'm adding this command pull, automatically this particular field will be removed from my MongoDB database. Okay, so now it is showing that matched 1 because the database already exists. That's why it's showing us 1, and followed by it is showing us 0 because upsetted. I will tell you the next concept is upset. I will tell you what is the use of this upset, and followed by modified operation is showing us 1 because now I have pulled an element. That means I have dropped an element already. Okay, so that it is showing us a modified 1. So if I want to see this result, you can see here. Can you see this? Now the last name of the key value pair has been removed from my database. It is showing us a null value. That means no values are there. Okay, so the last name Rio has been removed from the database. Is it clear? Okay, so these are the two methods we use in the array concept. Okay, and I'm just going to demonstrate another 2-3 methods. So with that, we will enclose the second day of the session. I hope the time will permit for completing this task. Okay. Okay. So the next concept is about upsert command, not upset. This is upserts. So here, what is the use of this upsert command? Once you return the document under one particular collection, so it will, the MongoDB database, it will check whenever you are using this upsert command, whether the particular attribute or particular field exists or not. Okay, so as you can see in the slide here, I have given one example. I'm just adding the company details of Google and Android. Okay, so here I'm just using this upsert command, and see here in the second line you can see, maybe here the annotation is not working, so that I couldn't highlight that particular line. Okay, here the moment when you add that upsert command as true, okay, it will give you the result whether the particular document is matching with the database or not. That means it will give you the result whether the database is exist or not. Okay, even without using this upsert command you can do that, but this is another way to make the users understandability. So that is the reason we are using this upsert command. It will tell you whether matches have been found or not. If it is found, it will give you the result as true. Otherwise, it will give you the result as false. So the example which I performed earlier, when I try to drop the particular collection, if the particular database is found, it will show you the result as true. In case if as a user, if I am trying to delete the same record again and again, so it will show the result as false. So this is a true Boolean value will be displaying over that. Okay, so and similarly, this upsert command will help the user to check whether the created collection is exist or not. So that is the reason we are using this upsert command. Okay, so now we will go with this example. Maybe I can take this example as new one. Okay, so use product is my collection name. I'm giving this one, and I'm just adding some product name, db.product. I'm inserting some key values pair using this one. I'm just adding the company name as Google. Okay, so and the product which I'm using is about Android mobile phone. Something you can give anything. Android. Okay, and followed by, I'm just adding the another field is about number. So how many Android mobile I am looking for? Only one. Okay. Okay, so now the document has been inserted. I'm just going to add that upset command. So as a user, every time whenever I'm trying to execute this particular document, see, just to here, just for example's sake, I'm just writing one document. You just assume that when the organization is trying to store multiple number of documents, it is not a easy task. So which will be tedious task to fetch out the information. So that time the user will not be in the position to see how many records we are inserting, whether the particular record is found in the database or not. So that is the reason they are using this upsert command. Maybe for one particular document, this particular upsert command may not be useful. Okay, so now I'm just showing you how this upsert command is working. So I'm just going to add one more detail so that I'm just giving that update command. Okay, using this one, company. So instead of what I'm doing now, instead of Google, I'm just replacing with the Apple product. Okay, Apple followed by comma, and you are going to set that value. What is that product that you are going to use? So now I am replacing the Google product with the Apple. Okay, so that I'm just replacing it. So you have to add set command followed by product I'm using is iOS, not Apple. Okay. Now, once you're done with the set operation, followed by you have to use this upsert command. Now you can see this result, upset as true. Because if you set this upset command as false, then it will match with the database whether the particular collection is exist or not. That will tell you in case if you are changing the upset value as false one. The company is correct. Everything is correct. Are you able to identify any error in this particular line? 1 second, let me check again. db.product update. Company, I have given Apple. I'm just replacing it. Set. Everything is given correctly. Maybe the company thinks. Okay. 1 second. Because here I got to specify that correct name, whatever I have mentioned earlier. Here I cannot replace the things. Maybe let me check. I'll tell you the reason. It's correct only. Upset command is given correctly.
Sir, sorry to
Yes.
interrupt, sir.
Yeah.
I think your set value is to be in the change value is to be specified in the set, isn't it, sir?
Set value?
You are changing Google to Apple, right? So that's the value that you're going to set. So shouldn't that come in the set parameter, sir, as you said in the dollar set?
Yes, ma'am. Set is the command which helps you to set the new values, right? Here I'm just
Yes,
replacing the Android value with iOS only, right? So here I go.
Then that should be Google only, isn't it, sir? Because you don't have an Apple there in the.
Yeah. Maybe let me check 1 second.
I didn't see Apple in the database, sir.
Yeah. Otherwise, let me try again. This information has been inserted successfully. Now I'm replacing this company as Apple, right?
Sir, in product, the P is capital letter. Set.
The previous. Yes. Yes, sir. So we have to meticulously watching this. Otherwise, that also it's showing error. Maybe the spelling is correct. PRODUCT correct only, right? Correct. PROD is Android. iOS I have given. One second, sir. Maybe it is a problem with the set command only.
Sir, change the company name equal to Google, sir. Not
This one, no,
identical.
sir.
Yes, sir. Google,
No,
sir.
because here.
We are updating in Google itself, no, sir.
Yeah.
iOS, changing that into iOS.
No, sir, it is a different error I'm getting. Is maybe what is it? A syntax error is showing.
Sir, in the true T maybe capital.
No, sir, I think that won't be an issue. Maybe let me check. Yes, sir, that is not an issue. Or it is not taken. Maybe 1 second, sir. Let me try again. 1 second. First, I will drop this table which I created now. db.product I have used, right? Okay. So now I am just creating the same thing as product. Because since we have created too many documents in the same name, sometimes that server maybe slow down. Some issue is happening, to which also that issue may happen.
Sir, what is the command to find what are the documents we have created?
db.file database name.find, sir.
To find all the documents we can see. What are the created? Okay,
Yeah, whatever the data you have created, that you can see.
Okay.
Maybe I'll go with the same example. Let me try again. Because it is fetching out the previous files also, whatever I have created earlier. That may be the reason also. Okay, so now I'm just going to update it. Maybe within 5 to 10 minutes, I will try to finish it off. Company. I'm just going to, because here I no need to give the Google because I'm going to update it now. So let me try with this company name as Apple. Set command I should use here. Maybe I have missed one bracket symbol over here. Maybe that's the reason. Upset as true. Oh my god. Product update. Penny. As Apple.
iOS should be closed, so double quotes is missing.
Yes, it was missing. Okay, even in the product, I given only the single quotes. No, it is not showing. Maybe the type sensitive, case sensitivity also look into. Be very careful. Apple. Okay, let me change here.
So in updating multiple document, the set command is enclosed in double quote.
The previous example how we did, sir. Have you seen this? Maybe let me
You
try
can see
this.
your
This
PPT,
one,
sir.
your right one, right? This one. Yeah, let me check, sir. In the previous example, yeah. Set is given in the double quotes, right? So that is the reason. Sorry for that. Maybe let me check once again. No, sir, it is not taking. Set is used. It's showing the syntax error. That is what I don't know why it's showing. Company, maybe I given this as Google. Let me check. Let me check this one using this find operation. Product.find. Okay, this is the one I have used for collection. Okay, db.update company as Google. Now I am replacing this Google company as Apple. Set command. Okay, let me try. Otherwise, okay, I think some error is happening. Let me look into this later, sir. Maybe by tomorrow, before we start the session, I will clarify this doubt. No issue. Okay, so and the next concept is about to update the multiple documents. Okay, so as of now, we have been discussing about how to insert the single document. Maybe when you go for updating the multiple documents, you can use this word update many. Okay, so I will tell you the use of this updating the multiple documents. For example, you just assume that in your organization or in your industry people, there are people who are born on the same day. So if you would like to send the birthday message to all the people, those who are born on the same day. For example, I have mentioned my birthday date over here as 4791. Okay, similarly, there will be many people who born on the same day. So I cannot send the birthday message to everyone, those who are born on same day. Okay, so that is the reason here I have inserted the bulk information, the people who are born on 4791. Okay, if you're using this update many operation, you can send the same message to all the people. Okay, so that is the reason we are using this upset command. Okay, maybe I'll go with this one. Wait, I'll use the collection name as birthday. Use birthday. I'm just inserting one command document as birthday dot insert. Birthday. So I'm just adding the birthday message as 4/7/1991. Okay, I'm just enclosing it. Now the document has been inserted successfully into the collection. Now I'm going to update this same message using update many operation. So for which I have to use this keyword update, and many should be in capital. Okay, as birthday message, birthday date as on 4/7/91. Okay, so now followed by the previous example which you did for update operation, I'm going to update it using this set command. Okay, so in the set command here, what I'm adding here, you can see in the PPT, the message I'm going to deliver, the message I'm going to disseminate to all the people, especially the people who are having birthday on 4/7/91. Okay, so for which I'm just adding the message as HBD. That means happy birthday. HBD I'm adding. Okay. Okay. Now you can see the result here. So here, what is the acknowledgement result you are getting over here as true value, because this particular document is matching with the previous document. That's why it's showing as true value. Okay. So here the matched document is showing 0. The modified content, you have not modified anything. That's why it is showing as the modified content as a 0. So this is how we can do multiple operation. So that means updating the multiple documents. This is the way to update the multiple documents. Okay, so the next query is about find function. So I don't want to give extensive information about this find function, because we were demonstrating this using this find function in order to view your information, whatever the information you have stored into the particular collection. Using this find command only, you will be able to fetch out the result. So here you can see this, right? So only the new things what I have taught you today is about the pretty command using along with the find command. Okay, So here you can see this db.product.find. Sorry, birthday. I'm just looking for. This is a collection name which I created now. Yeah. So now you can see this message here. Birthday is something has been generated here, right? Okay. So now what is the advantage of this pretty command along with the find function? I'm using the pretty command. You can see this message in a formatted way like this. Okay. So this is the use of this query command using find function. Okay. So the find command which returns the subset of documents. That means a document can have any number of documents. So we call it as a subset of documents. Okay, subset of documents can be retrieved from the database using this find function. Okay, so this is how this find function helps the user to fetch out the result from the MongoDB database. Is it clear? Okay, so if I think we have time, shall I take 5 minutes to discuss about that upset command? If you allow me, I can go with that also, so that we will
Sir,
finish
please
it out.
take your own time, sir. No problem. Let it be.
Yes, sir. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes, sir. We will wind up for the today's session. Okay. I'm just trying with the previous one, that upset command. Let me look into the issue, what is happening with this.
Sir, the collection name is product.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Otherwise, I will go with a different example. Maybe since I have stored the same example for many times, it may be overlap with the previous information. That's why it is not taking. I may go with the collection name as college something. Okay, let me check. So now db dot college is my collection name. I'm just inserting some details over here as name of the college. I'm just adding SJC. I'm adding the location of the college as Trichy. Okay, maybe this is enough. Okay, now the value has been inserted. Now I'm trying to update it. Let me check. Update. Name of the college I'm giving us now as BHC. Set command. Now I'm changing the location of the college now. Maybe BHS is also in Trichy. Maybe I will put it as Chennai something. Upset command now I have added with this document. I'm adding it as a true.
Chennai, you want to give the double quotes, sir?
Yes, sir.
$set double quote should be placed, sir.
Where, ma'am?
In $sets, sir.
Yeah, there also.
In the set, S is capital or small letters, sir?
Previously we were using Small letter. Let me try with a capital letter, sir. Now also it is not taken. Maybe so it is a small letter only, sir. Okay, can you please check whether I have made some error, typo error in that name I have added?
Sir, name we want to give the previous name SJ.
SJC like that. No,
Yes, sir.
because I'm replacing with the new values only. Maybe
For
as you
that
said, we
only.
can.
No.
Now curly braces is showing somewhere. I have opened one curly braces and I have closed it. And similarly here I have opened and closed it. Everything is correct only.
Sir, in the okay.
1 second, sir. Let me check also. Company name is given. Set given correctly. Product. Upset. Everything is given correctly. Let me try with this curly braces. Okay, so maybe I will try to rectify this error by today so that I will give you the concept again. I'll make it very clear understanding about this subset command. Maybe nothing else. What result will be getting means once you set this subset command as true, then it will show you the abstracted as value as 1. That is the only result we'll be seeing with, when we execute this program. Other than this, no issue. Okay, thank you. Maybe tomorrow I will rectify this issue. Let me check this issue into later. No issue. Okay, thank you for your active participation and enthusiastic interaction. So we will continue the third session of the workshop by tomorrow. And tomorrow we will discuss about it. Hope this session would be helpful for you. We have learned about how to create, update many things, and followed by we have seen about array modifiers, and followed by we have learned about how to use the pretty command in order to view a document in a structured way. Okay, so tomorrow we will discuss about other part of MongoDB things. Thank you. You have any queries, you can ask me.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir. In the
Yes, sir.
staff, we have the records are available. In that, I want to give the condition for, I want to get the age from 30 to 35. The staff who have the age 30 and 35, I want to get that particular details of that staffs.
Yes, sir.
How can I get?
Then what you can do is that you have to specify the condition. For example, if you are looking for the faculty age who is having the age 30 or 35. Okay, so when you are
between the 30 and 32.
Yes, that I will tell you. 1 second. Let me give you with one example. See, can you see this PPT? Kumar sir, can you see this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here you have to specify the condition. What is the field you are looking for? Along with the find function, here you have to add that field name as the age. Okay, so if you give this age, then you will be able to see the people who age who is having 30 or 35, whatever the age is looking for. You have to specify the condition along with the find function.
How can I give the range from 30 to 35? I want to get the age must be from 30 to 35.
You can add that ampersand symbol something in between these two cells so that it will be fetching out the result.
Okay, sir. How can we can get the help from that system itself? Any help commands or question mark or anything we have?
Yes, sir. I think with this help, you can go with this. I think DB helps is the function. DB.help, something is coming. Yeah. DB.help, you can view this methods, whatever the methods are available.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so db.help is the command. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you once again to all of you. We will meet again on tomorrow.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
Harrison,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you. Any queries, please ask, sir. Sir is available now. So participants, if you have any query, now you can ask. Otherwise, officially we can conclude the session. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Very wonderful session. I think this is the practical session. I think so. Participants also, you see, very actively as very patient you were watched the session as well as you are asking the many more questions and queries. In case some errors display, what kind of errors it's. So very practically you are also guided. The sir will guide us you. So this is very interactive. So thank
yes,
you.
sir. Because I want this session as interactive one. Because if I'm teacher, I'm not a big person, right? So once we are teacher, we are always learner. Okay.
Yeah.
That is also to be that.
Yes. As a teachers, we are learning. So very interactive session. Yeah. Very. I'm very happy about that. So I would like to thank a very apt resource person we have fixed, Dr. Nisman Rio. So very thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Once again, I thank you as well as the your institution also. We are thanking, provided such a wonderful resource person. Thanks, participants. Tomorrow on time, you must join the session. Then we will discuss much more things. Sir is available in case the material or any coding you want to know about the MongoDB. You ask sir will help you. So thank you so much once again.
Yeah, so Edison sir, one more thing. Saurav has posted something. Saurav, you just be patient. Tomorrow I will clarify this doubt. So maybe some issues happening with that. Maybe I will clarify this doubt tomorrow. And Azina madam, there are many links where you can learn about the MongoDB in detail. You just Google it and you can get many websites to learn about these things, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Edison sir, and thank you, Kumar sir, and thank you all the participants. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Dr. Nisman, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Session. And participants, tomorrow, please join on time. Tomorrow, we will share the feedback link. Thank you. Participants can leave the meeting now. Thank you.